Hello, welcome to the biggest heresy in Warhammer 40k games. Puzzles. Really annoying puzzles. The problem with this is you're not given enough clues, and because of the game being work in progress, some of the icons are not really representative of what they are. So you're supposed to read this part over here, 12, and you're supposed to follow the exact stuff, the exact instructions to use on H41 Mutated. There are a few keywords, so you read over here: mutated, crystal from Winterscale Dynasty, and do not use those things. So it's the gel. So the correct way to do this is over here: tissue will be mutated flesh sample 410K. Sadly, this doesn't work with double click. Sometimes you have to drag and drop, sometimes you have to double click. Biogel. And the last thing over here, you have to go over here to the transducer and put stuff in that will be turned into dust. Sadly, the dust version is the same. See, it doesn't work, but it works. So we have dust over there from that. You can also make the meteorite chunk to dust. But also you can make the work in progress icon of the Psy crystal to dust. And that doesn't change the way it looks. As you can see, it's crystal dust.
Weakness.
So before we do that, let's save the game. I'm sure it will work, because I tried a little bit, but I want to see what happens per se. I hate it so much. Why does it make such a big difference? And then you'll get a button to use it. And then you have the goods. And the goods are adaptive antidote. The wielder becomes immune to toxic damage and minus... I guess you just get that. Adaptive antidote. Interesting. So that's the correct solution to the puzzle. Now, someone else said a different solution, but it's not going to work. This is the only thing you create. If you can put other things in there, it will just explode. I guess we can try. Let me see. So we'll have to put a flesh sample over here. The flesh sample will go over there. 04. You can also do the 04 one, of course. And then acid. And then adamantium dust. And then you get an elixir of warp neutrality. The wielder becomes immune to warp damage and cannot deal warp damage. That's very interesting. So you can read from the notes. So 12 and 13 will give you all of the information for that. So let me see the other one. It said something about AH fell to... The data crypt fell over the course of our research. I guess this one fell, so we cannot do anything with that. I guess we can try, because we still have the meteorite dust and the black water and the navigator flesh sample. Sure, I guess we can try that. The navigator flesh sample. Data crypt 40. The catalyst will have to be the black water, and the last one will be the meteorite dust, which doesn't serve any purpose, so I doubt it will work. So yeah, I guess you have used up all of the items you can use. Yeah. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I mean, this was basically a looting room. You had to interact with this machine over here, and then you just opened all of the doors. And over here there were some people. I guess I can show you that as well. And over here there was the control rod. And that was your main purpose, getting the control rod, which was over there. So you use this machine. And then it opened a door over here where you collected more items. And over here is just heresy. And our commissar doesn't like heresy. So as you can see, we have finished everything. You only have the transducer over there to interact with, but that's because you...
New challenge for me.
You can interact with it some other ways. Maybe in the full release of the game you can put some other items, but that's basically the free combinations that are available to you that will produce something.
Nothing's impossible
The
for
last
this
one
old officer.
produces failure. Also, that machine told us that there are only a few navigators left alive. One of them is Felek or Celio, and the other one is in the upper chamber, and that's it. So let's get on with it. So we pour the elevator and we have the elevator control rod. And I have? Yes, we have the rod. One hiding a blind man, another a traitor. Wait, who's the traitor and who's the blind man? Blind faith with hatred and treachery. The station has enough problems without your sorcery psyker. Who is the child mentioned? The child is what the servants call Mistress Cassia from the commoner's dirty mouth must not solely her name. You see, not all servants should have their vocal apparatus organs docked. The men when I fought were certain that it is us who are the traitors. The servants cannot be blamed for what happened at the stations. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. Ooh! Destroying the shuttle, shutting off the power and disabling the security system. Too many things required special access available only to the keeper of the station. The keepers of the stations. There are two keepers of the station. Theobald or Celio, the demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power, and the one also down to blame, so only he and Theobald. The other three navigators on this station are dead. The keepers have access to store systems, but Theobald stayed at his side the entire time and could not initiate. At his side. You neglected the security protocols on purpose. At her side, maybe. Or maybe after. Or you dare to suspect me of what happened? Huh, so who's Felek or Celio? I guess. Okay, let me read a little bit on Steam about this because I don't want to reload my game again. So what navigator is going to be the best pick, or at least not the heretical pick? The starport and the city are long, the prisoner and navigator are much shorter, 1 hour each. So Felek or Celio? I mean, it's a Felek or Theobald. I guess people haven't played the game a lot. Let me see who's the traitor. I mean, Ija told us, but I'm not sure. How do you decide? No, I guess no one knows for sure, or people are not talking about this neither on Steam or anywhere else. No, Billy, sorry, but I'm just thinking and reading a little bit about the possible options because this is one of the things I don't understand.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
You dare cross the faithful?
So he was Lex, but he didn't probably initiated all of this. It's not very clear. So you have two options and one of the other option. I mean, you have to select a navigator and one is a traitor, one is not a traitor, and I don't want the traitor. Okay, maybe if I look at the video, I don't really like looking at videos. But maybe someone else. Well, I guess we'll just kill him and it will be okay. Blind faith, hatred and treachery. Oh, it's time to remove the mask. Ah, you got me. Pfft. Oh, that was the easiest way to do it. I was reading and I was trying to figure out and put together all of the puzzles, but you just have to select this option, which is weird because one. Okay, whatever. Welcome you to open arms an arrow of Tisiphone and her mother. The cursed child who has tormented the navigators of House Ocelli for years. To help her completely destroy your house, and I cannot let this happen. I don't know who they are. They left me no choice. What? Lady Cassia is the son of a merciless tyrant. Powers drive servants insane in mere turns. In mere turns? You mean in mere seconds, maybe? With a look. But I don't understand, what's the problem? Every navigator is an abominable monster. I mean, if she becomes a navigator, I will gladly get rid of your burden. This might work, it's possible. We're going to need this charm. Take her and leave the station. Okay, this is the solution I was looking for. I want Cassia to join us, and for her to join us, I guess you have to tell him he's the traitor, and he admitted, but he... okay. Keep calm. Yeah, there's not a lot of information about the game.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I think she's the one that will give you the statue in the pre-order. So the statue in the pre-order, in the extortion version of the game, is a statue of her. The patient with the natural long limbs, with talon like Neyreyan. Spotted blood and scarlet misted eyes, and spinning gills. I like her a lot. Maybe you can... She's kind of beautiful, even with all of those things. What about creature is this? Argenta, get rid of this. No. By the Emperor, you will not... If you don't stop your sorcery immediately, I'll shoot you in the head. That's coercion. No! Why? Why did it fail? I don't understand all of these checks. So you have it says 25 coercion. Is it not almost a guaranteed success if you have almost the required... if you have more than the required amount? This guy is supposed to be a master at coercion. 60 coercion. What kind of a silly dice roll is this then? Okay, let's do that again. It's such a big dice roll, I don't get it. Okay, stop crying, you people. The commissar is here. There, that's more like it. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already and you are? I'm looking for a navigator to join my crew. You look like you will do. I'm afraid I cannot respond to such unexpected. I feel faint. Theobaldo, serio? From quiet. Oh, Theobald was here as well. He's the other available navigator, so I guess you can take Theobald, you can take Felek or Cassia. The child, Cassia, where are you, Secret Child? From Preserve. You. Black jet veins, bulging milky eyes, bear, striking resemblance of a dead fish. Yeah, I guess he looks like a dead fish. Sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. It looks fine, don't worry. My eyes fail me, but I am unable to make you out as either ally or enemy. I'm warning you. Commerce. I'm here to determine what is happening on Urag 5. As I felt the child, Abelard introduced us. His lordship, the rogue trader, me, von Valancius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Crown's expanse, and the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade extends his greetings. Another rogue trader in this... I like the way he says it, like you're not special at all. How interesting. Read it out of deal that benefits one of the sides. I mean, he suddenly has enough time to speak and argue with us, okay? Or negotiate with us. What is this curse? A secret gift to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child will is the will of the great Isiphon, for she is the heir of House Orselia. Oh, she's the heir, okay. What happened between Felek? Felek is my warrior student. He came to Rakar as a Kellow youth. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir to the house or sacred child, to reveal in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss. Oh, so I guess he's the traitor. No voters. The renegade's clouded his mind. To seize control of the dynasty before the secret child has come of age and... Oh, okay, now it makes sense. Felix said the child is the monster. The holiest... Oh, well, I believe him. She is probably innocent. How could you lose control of your own stations? Do not thrust my arrows in my face. I am twice your age. What is this? And twice as wise. But yourself and the Emperor, even those close. You look frightening. You're not supposed to see me or Felix or the Sacred Child. Navigators are highly paid for their... Okay. Well, I guess he's a little weird. Attack, attack. I'm simply seeking a navigator to join my crew. So Iraq 5 is an observation station. Oh! Perhaps we can help one another. Medical check. Bluish reflecticals and the woman leaf. Strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. You are seriously injured. Can you protect her like that? Coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Press the throne slowly enough to see that the child is taken care of. Also, sailor ships will be here soon. We will not need your help. Alex, stop the transmission. Your message only got as far as the nearest world. What are you proposing? That I hand you over the child to you, abandon her to the mercy of fate, cast her out into the darkness of the galaxy with a stranger alone? I'll deliver Lady Cassia safe and sound wherever you wish. It should be a 45% chance. I guess I'm trying to choose the best option, but that 45% chance is kind of small. Okay, so sorry about this. I think you should probably go to another planet, or maybe here is the right place to come, since the fight was pretty easy. Now return to the voice ship. Sorry about this. This is painful. I'm trying to choose the best option with the most amount of experience gained. Why is she crying, by the way? It's a 95. How did I fail it the first time? So she fainted. Abelard, do the honors again. What service do you ask of me? Deliver the child to safety. Okay, sorry, I didn't read that. You need help, there is a Medicaid. Can you just serve as navigator on my vessel? No, he will die. That's not even the same dialogue line. Sorry about this. We'll reload again. I want to see if all of the options, and looks like the game gives you a lot of options, and if you select some of them you'll not be able to unlock the other ones. Or is it just because I failed and I don't know, maybe the result will always be the same. You have to fight Felek or Theobald. I don't want... It doesn't seem like you last long anyway, so it might be a problem. And I like her because she's a statue. You get her as a statue from the pre-order. I want her in my show. Oh, that long last looks so cool on my shoulder. Okay, can you stop that for a second? Commerce. Oh, Abelard is all the way over there. Is this curse? You look frightening. I want to know what's happening between you and Felek. So I guess you can... No. Okay, so I guess if you don't fail that check, you'll get another check later on. Okay, I understand. What service? On the Chronos Expanse. You're talking as you're expecting to die here. You need a Medicaid. I mean, they're both monsters, I don't know. Together. However, the child, do not be alarmed. The power of Felix Navigator forces.
Follow my lead.
Okay, so I guess now... Okay, that makes a lot more... Sorry about this, we reloaded the game a lot of times. So it makes more sense. You only have two options really here. To deliver Cassia to Felek or to not do it.
None shall stand in my way.
Attack will level up again. I will keep my level up until we know what's happening.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Ah, kids. That's something. Oh, that's a huge bedroom. I guess she has to sleep with guards around her.
New challenge for me.
Ancient Rosarius pieces. Auto quills. A collection of blasphemous litanies. I guess it doesn't matter, all goes in our cargo hold. Everything goes in our cargo hold. It would be a nightmare to organize our cargo hold.
To the stars.
Ever-breeding injury. Ever-bleeding injury. This injury is inflicted by the navigator's warp powers and is untreatable by any known means. The injury is leaving the wounded slowly and inevitably. I like her a lot. I really think they should upgrade her model to suit more the description. No, taller, with longer limbs, with turtleneck clothes. Very, very pale skin. I guess we can upgrade so we can take the ballistic skill. Is that the problem? Is I'm not sure what. Oh, we can take new abilities now. Rapid fire. What is rapid fire? I like it. Double rate of fire, 25% rest. Ooh. Control shaft. Come on, what is this? I could get fellowship. Wait, who else has fellowship? No one else but me. What about these guys? What will they get? Yeah, I guess at level 5 you get another skill if you want. Reckless strike. Sworn enemy. Interesting. Toughness bonus. Divided by 2. Oh, and he gains a little more HP. I like that. Break through the lines. The slice. Ability with... okay, charges. Slice can be in the... okay. Once per target per turn. Sounds like that is the thing I should get, but probably will not play with him either. Once we get the Space Marine, we'll replace him anyway. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, sorry, I've been playing for 32 minutes. Time flies when I'm having fun here. Okay, let's activate the elevator. We are the defenders of this place now. Oh, Cassia is awake now. What are those people doing there without any weapons? Next time. I guess this is the easier option since you'll have backup for the fight. I guess it would have been a very hard battle. Probably would have killed us in a few hits anyway.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Purge them.
Oh, they don't have a chance. Well, oh, so these guys have more stats than the rest. 20 HP. Not sure how many guards would have faced if we would have selected the other option. Well, Indra is one of the weaker members of our party. I guess those people will remain there. And we cannot even see the stats. I guess this will be an easy battle like this because we'll shoot him until he gets bored of us. He will just slice and dice him out. Slice and dice, and Indra will be hidden over there. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm still not sure what this does. Just decrease their dodge, parry, and armor. But by how, or if it reduces anything, I guess it remains to be seen.
Will do.
Vision point, soul gaze. Did he shoot a revolver at me and miss? Charge. Sure, charge.
Indeed.
And I guess now we'll use the auto pistol shot.
Victory is imminent. Target well struck.
That does so much damage, I love it. And to be honest, Abelard seems like he's the biggest damage dealer of the party. So let me see dash.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, I didn't want to shoot anyone else but my target. I guess we'll have to wait.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Can we shoot at him or not? Oh, I guess I forgot about this little option we had. We gain a lot of momentum. I guess he was the big guy.
Already done. What? You didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, this is such an easy fight with them helping me.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Oh, that's a medic. Oh yeah, this is an easy fight.
Oh, my faith shields me.
Hey, you hit my sister of battle, you monster. I guess the AI is very slow to engage the guards.
No can do. What is this foreboding? Anything else?
So let's make sure
Will
everyone
do.
will hit this guy.
Not the Scryer's job.
Anyway, I think he'll die to the screen. Oh, 1 HP left. Great.
I will do my duty.
Sure, okay, so melee combatants are pretty strong as
It
well.
will be done. You are not even
They can just do that. That's so buggy and weird. I love it.
For von Valancius. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Yeah, just go over here.
Indeed. Victory is imminent.
How did you dodge a
I
chainsaw
will
to the
do my
back with a
duty.
91% command? This is XCOM. This is XCOM. How do you dodge that?
I took care of this one.
He dodged 2 times in a row. This is really XCOM style of gameplay. The armor plate on his chest is perforated in a few places and there's a tangle of metal and visceralis. Now, this is your burden. Child, survive. Return to the fold of your house as your fate demands. I guess he died. He's crying. I guess he's really like a child. Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze. Wake up, your mistress demands it. He was a fine warp seer. He fought for his mistress until the end. What need have for your regrets? I just wanted things to go back to the way they were. What are you going to do to me? Well, first we'll put you in my Lord Captain chambers, and then we'll I don't know. Speak about the mysteries of the warp. I mean, I cannot leave her alone anyway. I'm a navigator. And I also don't want to implant her the stuff that is needed to become a navigator, because that's terrible. Until I release you from your service. Grant you shelter. I'm not sure if... yeah, I guess we have to be... What about my servants? I shall take on board everyone we are able. With every necessity. No, we can take everyone. We need the crew. Accompanying a rogue trader in their journeys is an honor for any navigator. Yeah, I guess.
Follow my lead!
Felix bodyguard. Oh, you can... Let's see what he had. So he had the armored body glove. Why did he have two armored body glove? I guess he needed two pair of clothes, one for when he killed people. Dead shot stab revolver. What is... why? Its accuracy dramatically increases if the user's strength equals 35 or more. I like that one. I guess this is a bug. No, it's not a bug. There are two items. Auxiliary Guardian, willpower and perception. It's using 5. 5 stats to everything. Okay, you have a buff and a debuff staff. Okay, tactical gloves. Hit chance and critical hit chance. Oh, I want that for myself. Price Pioneer's Braces. The target. What do you mean? It reduces my what? Oh, the targets. Okay, the target has reduced stats, okay. Thank you, game.
Victory awaits.
No, it's starting to make more sense. I guess it's a regular shotgun. Yeah, this was a pretty short mission, I have to say. So, logic checks. I guess we cannot hug everything for ourselves. Okay, so looking at her stats, she has that's great. So she has persuasion. I have coercion. Awareness is quite high. Lore of the warp. She has perception, but we're the perception one as well. I guess she can be the fellowship part. What about her weapons and items? I guess we don't have any. To be honest, it's more important to debuff the enemy, because if you debuff the enemy, you'll find some very strong enemies, but our allies, I don't know, it's not so important to buff our allies, because it's just not going to be worth it in the long run. For example, you buff one of your weaker allies and that ally will still be weak, but if you debuff a stronger enemy, that enemy will suffer a lot from attacks from all of your characters. While I like that to be the case...
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
Oh, she has such a nice voice. No, not her. I'll have to decide what I do with that. By 5 for 2 turns. I guess you can use the braces as well.
What advice do you seek?
And as for the rest of the people, I don't think I want anything
I'm
for them.
always ready.
Why doesn't it enter your inventory? I guess it's only one action point. It's a lot of damage and plus the accuracy. Strength equals 35 or more. We have no, we don't have that.
We are
strength.
the spearhead of the Imperium.
Okay, I think that's enough. We have seen what we wanted to see. See you next time. Bye bye.